I get it, man. We want the flashy. We want the flashy. We want the style, pizzazz. We want the sizzle and the steak. But once again, that is not going to get you where you need to be. And I just keep telling people, man, I'm telling you, I am telling you. I want people to understand this on this episode. Okay? And I think a lot of Saints fans need to hear this. We ain't good. The NFL knows we're not good. The way that you may look at the New Orleans Saints, like how you looked at them back in 17 and 18 and 19 and 20, nobody looks at the New Orleans Saints like that anymore. Why? It's because of Mickey Loomis. Mickey Loomis and his delusion and the way that he sees things is going to be the detriment to this team. And when you have a guy who just doesn't want to just submit to change whatsoever, it's going to be hard. Then you add the fact that, I don't know, which about $60 million over the cap, and you got yourself a question mark at quarterback, question mark when it comes to the roster aging, bad draft picks in years past. I mean, come on, man. We all know the truth here. But at the end of the day, all I got to say is whoever the New Orleans Saints hire as a head coach, I feel like is going to have to roll up his sleeves. And I thank every single Saints fan for proving my point. And what I mean by that is I said that the Who Dat Nation doesn't have patience. That's what I said. Go back to a few episodes ago. I said that the reason why I do not want a fresh head coach coming through here, because you have a nice sample size of Saints fans that only looks at wins and losses. So if the guy starts to lose, here they come in the chat. Man, they said that he was going to be good. I wanted such and such, but they didn't want to make him the coach. I got to listen to this for years. And when, man, they need to go ahead and fire dude. Not recognizing that the Saints have drafted bad. Not the fact that the Saints have been over the cap. Not the fact that the Saints got a limit at quarterback and Derek Carr and a guy who has a lot of talent, a lot of promise, but he still has to develop in Spencer Rattler. All these different things. They're not going to look at it at all. They're not going to look at it. Man, y'all said, they said, he said, she said that he was going to be good. That is why I feel the New Orleans Saints need to go with a coach that had a reputation of developing a team and building something from nothing, because that is the only thing that is going to satisfy these Saints fans. All they want to do is talk noise to their Falcon friends and talk noise to their Panthers friends and talk noise to the Buck fan. Man, I told y'all we was about to dethrone y'all. I told you that. Not looking at the fact that, man, you want to continue to maintain this stuff right here. So all I'm saying is they have got to go out here, get themselves an already proven head coach that can win and keep these boys' mouths shut until the Saints get themselves out of this cap situation. Anything else, in the words of Charles Barkley, would be uncivilized. And also this stuff about Mike McCarthy not being a good head coach. Now, I don't think I'm telling you something that you probably ain't already heard, that you probably dismissed. But if you think that Mike McCarthy is a head coach that nobody wants, and Sean Payton is the head coach that you wish that you can have, you, sir, you, ma'am, are a hypocrite. That's right. I said it. You are a hypocrite. Because if you look at the tail of the tape, these two coaches are similar in wins and losses, similar in playoff success, similar in Super Bowl wins, almost similar in NFC championship appearances. You, sir, you, ma'am, are a hypocrite. All I heard was people do not want to be wrong. So, they always got to throw something out there, right? Because they can't admit, man, you know what? That's a good point you made. No, we don't talk like that. We don't talk to find solutions or make ourselves think. We just want to be right. So, what do people say? Well, Mike McCarthy, he had Aaron Rodgers. He had an all-world generational quarterback. Um, um, Today is his birthday. Isn't there a quarterback that played for the New Orleans Saints for a very long time named Drew Brees? Was he not conjoined to Sean Payton? And couldn't you say the same thing about Sean Payton? The fact that he had a all-world generational quarterback in Drew Brees, who only has one championship, how you could go to the playoffs with the 1 seed, with the 2 seed, with the 3 seed, home field, home game, still lose. How is it that Mike McCarthy's playoff exits are more egregious than that of Sean Payton? It is the same narrative. Both of them had really good all-world generational quarterbacks. They all had like really good defenses, both of them. They both went to the playoffs when they were supposed to run the gauntlet and didn't. Just say what it is. You don't want Mike McCarthy because Mike McCarthy is Mike McCarthy. By that, I mean, you know who he is. You've seen him coach. You've seen him coach for the Packers. You've seen him coach for the Dallas Cowboys. You don't want that. So all of a sudden, you want to just open up this fresh present. It is the Buzz Lightyear complex. It is the Buzz Lightyear complex that is sweeping the Who Dat Nation. He is they got Woody, which is Mike McCarthy, and you have Buzz Lightyear in the form of Joe Brady and Aaron Glenn and Cliff Kingsbury, et cetera, et cetera. But if you can say that Mike McCarthy is not the answer and he can't win, what gives you the thought that Aaron Glenn, even Aaron Glenn, or Joe Brady could be the answer to your prayers? Why? How? Because you seen a pivot interview and you got a quote from Aaron Glenn. Oh, man, he instilled something in me. I know he going to win. I said, bro, I'm telling you, I seen some coaches in this world that will make you run through 3 walls after you hear them talk and they ain't win jack. That's all I'm saying. You don't know. It's just the uncertainty. It's just the shininess. It's just the new car smell that these guys are letting off. All I know is what the Saints need right now, Mike McCarthy is the best choice.